Good morning, everybody. I want to welcome all of you for the Guidance Star School announcing the first charter school in the nation to purchase and implement its own K9 unit at the 712 campus, which is a high school. Before we start this conference, I want to, especially for the new media that they're covering this, I want to tell you that this school is not a new school. We have been in business for 12 years. Let me turn off my... We have been in business for 12 years. This is our first year as a high school, and graciously enough, we have leased this campus from the Palmdale School District, and we appreciate all the support that we have been given from the community and the Palmdale School District. But before we start, I want to recognize some of our supporters for the school. I want to recognize my staff, starting with the principal of the high school, Ms. Stephanie Nahar.
Nice to meet all of you.
We have the K6 campus principal, Dr. Palacio, Peter Palacio.
Good morning, it's a pleasure to be here.
We have our vice principal, Lauren Allen.
Hello, thank you for coming.
We have our student counselor, Katie Peterson. And our rest of the staff, the information technology, security staff, and everybody else. I don't want to name everybody, but I appreciate everybody. Of course, our business manager, she's helping me a lot, Dora Vida Reyes. Also, I want to recognize our supporter in the community, and I will tell you that this school will never exist without their support. And on top of them is our mayor, Jim Litford. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Thank you. Good morning.
And our friend also from the Palmdale School District, she's the board president of the Palmdale School District, Sandy Corrales. Please give her a big round of applause. And our friend from the Assemblyman is Steve Fox. Please give him a big round of applause. We have also the captain of the Palmdale Sheriff Station, Don Ford. Please give him a big round of applause. The chairman of the Planning Commission, Mr. Vince Dino. Please give him a round of applause. A former Palmdale School District member, and his vote was almost a deciding vote for the school to exist, Mr. Fred Thompson. Please give him a round of applause. And I want to thank all the media for being here. We have, I'm sorry, where's Tom?
Right behind you.
I am sorry. Also, a very important, he was at that time the Palmdale School District board member, and his vote was actually another deciding vote in the school district. He's a councilman from the city of Palmdale. Please give him a double welcome, Mr. Tom Lackey.
Hey.
Thank you, everybody. You give me the microphone, I will talk for hours, of course. But I want to get to the subject. Why are we doing this? A lot of people think I'm crazy. A lot of people think I am overdoing it. A lot of people think this is way too much for a small high school. And I will tell you, never enough for safety. Safety, you cannot actually put a price on some people's life. So to have too much security, too much safety is never enough. And we have pride ourselves in the past for 12 years. We never had any problem in our charter school, and we like to continue that path. So we want to have the measures that are going to guarantee our school a quality education in a secure environment. How did this idea come up? I will tell you. This idea came last year. We had one of the students was accused of being, using marijuana and bring it to the campus. We went to that class. It was a reliable source that this kid did have that. We went to the classroom. We searched the classroom. The principal and I, we could not find anything. But the person who told us he saw it, we could not find it anywhere. Of course, later on, the kid admitted to do that, and he failed the drug test too. And one of my tactics I used, I said, I'm going to call the K9 unit from the sheriff department and have him search everybody search the classroom. And I called and I found out in order for me to get a K9 unit to the school, it will take at least maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and it costs $150 an hour, and I might get it or I might not. And I said, you know what, I'm going to get my own unit. This is how I started the idea, and I started searching how I can fund it. And I was able to find a grant from our insurance company that provide us the liability coverage for the school, who had something called matching grant for innovative idea. So I wrote the grant, and I was able to secure the funding for the dog, and this is where we are today. So today we're going to call our dog unit. I'm going to call him right now to introduce him to the community. Donnie, go ahead, come in. To introduce him to the community, and we are going to have a small demonstration for you. This dog is trained for 6 weeks, and her job is to find the drugs and to find weapons. And after the demonstration, we can take any question from the media, and I like to have the captain give you just a little bit of idea about their unit at the sheriff station comparing to this. And this unit will be available for a school district and public agency for hire. So we are coming right now with the unit, and I want you to give a big welcome for Rita. This is Rita the dog with the 2 handlers. We have Donnie Emmerich and Steve and Sonny Strong. They've been in the training with Rita. You know, when she finds the drugs, she does not attack, she just sits where the drug is, because that's how this dog is trained, because it's not an aggressive dog. It's just going to find the drug and just sit next to it, and then she's going to get the reward, which is a toy. And the toy is, this is what she lives and works for. She just found the drug. Look at her. Can you point out, can you find the drugs? Can you bring it out? I want to see what she found. What is that?
What?
It's some pills, drugs? Okay. Okay, do you have anything else hidden?
3 other ones.
Huh?
3 other ones.
3 other ones. We have 3 other drugs she's going to find. There's another dog in the area interfering with the reception.
Found the second one.
She just found the second one. What is that? Speed? Oh, weed. Okay, good job. Make sure that you guys rewarded pretty good. We have another one, right? She got a very strong nose. She's like a scanner. All right, she just found the 3rd one. Wow. What is that? Cocaine. And by the way, this is all legal drugs, guys, okay? Just for the record here. Yeah, pseudo drugs. We paid $1,700 for this package just to get here. We could not get the real thing from the, the law enforcement. All right, she just found the 4th. What was that?
Her toy.
Heroin. Wow. Any more?
That's it.
That's it. So that concludes the demonstration. Thank you. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, the K9 team. Thank you. At this time, I would like to call the captain of the sheriff station in Palmdale to say a few words about the importance of this unit to the community and to the school. Can you please?
Yeah, let him get back here so that they can. The dog's better looking than I am, anyways. Yeah, she's good. This is a really important tool for the safety of our kids. One of the things that Sheriff Bach has always emphasized is education is the key to success for everyone in this community, and to ensure the kids have a safe environment is one of the best ways to ensure that they get a good opportunity for a good education. And a K9 like this is really, really an important tool. I mean, we wish we could afford one for the Sheriff's Department to have up here full time. We do have K9s, we have several different types. Rita is the type of dog that just sniffs and finds things and then, as you saw, sits. There is no attack, there is no self-defense or anything built into this dog. She's completely safe around kids, and she's here for their safety to ensure that the environment is safe. And it's really going to be useful to have her right here where she can respond at a moment's notice when they get those reports in that Kamal mentioned of something, rather than having to try and call one from downtown and hope that we can get one available for it. So it's a real useful tool. It's going to be important for the kids, and just the fact that they know that the dog is there, we think will deter a lot of people from bringing anything onto the campus that would make that environment less than conducive for education. And that's what we want for the kids here, is to be able to come here, feel safe, realize that they're not going to have to worry about weapons. And what you saw today was demonstrated was drugs, but the dog is also trained to detect weapons on campus, firearms specifically. And they do it by smell, just like they do with the drugs. And that's as important as finding the drugs, is to make sure that if there's any reports of weapons or anything on campus, those can be detected and neutralized immediately. So the immediate availability of this dog is really, really important. I think it's a great thing you've done, Kamal, and it's going to be really good for our students here. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to call the president of the Palmdale School District to say a few words about this event. Ms. Sandy Corrales-Enix, please.
Well, one of the reasons that we're all here is to welcome Rita into our great community, K9 unit. And like any great gal, she had a wardrobe change just for us, just for the press conference. I have to tell you, one of the things that we certainly reinforce every day in our Palmdale School District is a level of high expectation. And I think with the advent of Rita on campus, you're going to see that students are going to start responding. Don't bring weapons. Don't bring drugs to school. You should not have them in your possession. And with the presence of Rita on the Guidance Charter School High School campus, that's going to be a daily, weekly reminder. I support the Guidance Charter School in this endeavor to make sure that public safety is at the forefront. You can see, as the captain reinforced also, this is a friendly dog on a mission. This is a dog that we should not be afraid of. This is part of our Gator Guidance Charter School family, and we welcome that dog and that K9 unit, and really we welcome the presence of public safety at the forefront at every one of our schools, and Guidance Charter School is obviously leading the way. So thank you, Mr. Al-Khatib.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Corrales. I appreciate it. At this time, I'd like to call our Assemblyman, Steve Fox, to say a few words.
First of all, I want to commend Kamal for his foresight and innovative ideas. I also want to point out that before being an assemblyman, I was an instructor for 10 years, and I have to tell you that teachers can't teach, students can't learn unless they feel safe. By Kamal bringing on this K9 unit, this makes this one of the safest places, which means one of the best education processes in the state will take place right here. Thank you, Kamal.
Thank you. You know, our school motto or slogan is provide a quality education in a secure environment, and that's exactly why we did this. We want to make sure that the kids are safe, our staff are safe, our parents are safe. I want to make this school the safest school in the nation. That's what we are here today. At this time, I would like to call our friend, the Mayor of Palmdale, Mr. Jim Litford.
Thank you, Kamal. I think this is a great confidence builder for parents that are looking to enroll their children in a school that brings this kind of security. I think it's a great step for the Guidance Charter School. Again, it's not new, but the high school is new. This is something that's coming out this fall for high school students, but we've already had a long tradition of, I think, excellence coming out of the Guidance Charter School at the downtown location. So this is just innovation, and I think it brings opportunity for partnership. There are others that might be able to utilize this services. So Kamal, you might think about how you farm the dog out Because as a city, I think this is an opportunity for us to promote a greater level of safety, and I think it's the follow-up is fabulous. So I'm happy to be here today to celebrate this great success. Very innovative.
Thank you very
Good
much.
job.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. You know, I forgot to recognize a friend of the school. He's a board member of the Palmdale Water District, Mr. Robert Alvarado. Please give him a round of applause. And the next speaker, he is not only a law enforcement with the CHP, he is also the mayor pro tem for the city of Palmdale, council member Tom Lackey.
Thank you. This is truly an honor, and it's an exciting moment for the city of Palmdale, because you know, one thing we learn in law enforcement is prevention is much more powerful than dealing with the consequences of poor choices. And what this dog is going to do is going to send a very powerful message to all who choose to come to this campus, that there is a zero tolerance policy that's not only spoken but enforced. And that sends a very powerful message to those who are very much influenced by the wrong kind of influences around in this country. We have people who feel that bringing weapons, bringing other items of threat are okay. And we're sending the message here in the Guidance Charter School that that's not acceptable. And if you're going to engage in some other kind of behavior that is inconsistent with the message that's being sent, you're going to have to do it elsewhere. And it's not acceptable, especially in this learning environment that has been established. So it's a great honor to be part of this. It's nice to see, and I hope that other institutions will learn from the example being set by Mr. Al-Khatib. That's it. Thanks.
You know, just to summarize, you know, our school board is going to adopt K9 drug and explosive search policy in this, which is August 1st, which is tomorrow. This policy is written and is right here and is available for public. This dog is going to be the non-aggressive kind. This dog is a zero risk for any student or staff unless somebody did something wrong intentionally with that with the dog. This dog is only going to search areas where there is no people, no student in the classroom, or no employees, and anywhere who need to be searched. So I know this is a question on a lot of people's mind. The dog is going to bite, the dog is dangerous, the dog is this, the dog is that. But I can tell you and assure you that if this was risky enough, our insurance company would not give us the grant. So they are the one who's covering us for liability insurance. So I'll take any questions from the media or anybody from the public. Yes?
Where did you get her?
I got her, actually, we had 3 sources. At the first source, we were going to go to Tennessee to get a dog. And we found out another place in North Carolina. And then when we tried to make arrangement to buy it from North Carolina, the travel expenses, all this, it was horrendous. The people from North Carolina referred us to somebody in Riverside, California, which we could not find in the first place. They don't advertise too much. They are in they call Edelhurst, K9 training camp. They are in Riverside, and they actually train a lot of dogs, hundreds of dogs, for all over Southern California police departments.
How much does it cost?
So far, the dog itself costs us $10,400, but the program so far costs us $25,000 so far, and I'm planning to get every penny back. So. Yes, they've been in the training for the last 3 weeks. They just graduated on the 26th of July, and they are ready to work.
She stays here during school hours, but
School hours, yeah. She's like an employee, comes to work and goes home.
where does she go home with?
She goes home with Donnie Emmerich. He's the handler. And we have a second handler, Sonny Strong, just in case if Donnie decides to go on vacation or something happens, you know. We have 2 people handling that. Any other question? Yes, sir.
Well, how and when is it determined that you deploy the dog on campus?
Anytime we feel that it's necessary, and it could be every day, it could be every week, it could be anytime we receive some information. The dog is going to be in the morning as a sign of security. Every morning when the kids dropped off, it's going to be in the car right here in the front. And it's going to be one day here and one day in the 7th, 8th campus, so I can show the president in two sides. Because we have two drop-off places, this side and the other side, 40th. Anybody else has a question? Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and that concludes our press conference.
Reporting live from Guidance Charter School, Kamal, we just saw a demonstration of Rita. Now, it looks like Guidance Charter School wants to be a proactive school rather than reactive, right?
Absolutely. You know, as I said before, it is never too much safety. Safety is a top priority for our school, for our parents, for our students, our staff. We want to have a safe environment, and we want to provide a quality education. That's our motto in this school.
So the students are going to know that the dog is here, and they're going to feel safe because they're going to see the dog when they get dropped off at school.
Yes.
And then the dog will also be deployed randomly on the school whenever you see fit.
Whenever we feel it necessary, we will actually activate the dog.
Well, we saw a demonstration of the dog, and the dog scored 4 out of 4 on 4 hits. That's pretty exceptional.
And the most important part about it, it is a non-aggressive dog. It is not going to, once they find the dog is going to attack the person or attack. This is a dog that just find it and sits.
Well, this is a wonderful security thing. So this is what the parents will see on their first day of school when they drop their kids off.
That's right.
Well, that's going to be wonderful. Reporting live from Guidance Charter School at the high school campus across from Dry Town Water Park, I'm Steve for AVNewsCast and News Talk Radio 1380.